Others, the judge has severed the cases of two of those defendants who will now be tried separately from the former president and the rest of the group. Prosecutors say they'll also hand over the names of 30 unindicted co-conspirators to defense counsel for all 19 co-defendants. I want to bring in ABC News editorial producer John Santucci and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer for more. John, as you were watching, you were saying this is not a good day for the Fulton County DA.
Bad. I mean, Fannie Willis wasn't there, but you got to imagine, Diane, she's throwing things against the wall based on this hearing.
Meanwhile,
people say privately all the time and not on TV all very often, something really bad is going to happen. Okay, shit's about to hit the fan in this country.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about some good news that is flying under the radar for former President Donald Trump, who Democrats are hell-bent on trying to keep him from becoming president of the United States again. This is why he has 4 indictments against him. Now, one of the indictments, specifically the indictment out of Fulton County, Georgia, being led by woke DA, Miss Fannie Pack Willis, she has taken a mass...
He called her Fannie Pack. Her name is Fannie? That's what, how do they pronounce it? No, her name Fannie.
Massive L in her RICO case against Trump and about 19 to 20 other co-defendants. Okay, the case involving the alleged attempt to change the election results.
I think they did that for a reason. They did to convict him and possibly all these other people because they want these people to turncoat on him. They want these people to rat him out, get some information out of them to save themselves. And that's why they did this. This is evil. This is not good. If the man did something, get him. And that's why I think this is total bullshit, is go after him. Why would you want someone to turn on him? But I think Fannie, whatever her name is, she has aspirations of, getting promoted, being bigger than she really is right now.
In Georgia, okay? Yeah, Fannie Pack Willis is taking a massive L as she has been dead set on trying to make this a show trial, right? She's trying to embarrass former President Trump on the national stage because the trial presumably is going to be televised, and she has tried to essentially make this trial as speedy as possible. She wants to go ahead and get in court and start making her case and to have Trump convicted and in jail before the 2024 election. Okay, it's all a part of the grand scheme to try to affect the outcome of the 2024 election. This is what they want to do. However, again, she got bad news. Okay, as a Superior Court judge by the name of Mr. Scott McAfee heard motions last week from the attorneys for Trump co-defendants, Kenneth Chesebro and Sidney Powell, who wanted their clients' trials severed from other 17 co-defendants by invoking the speedy trial law. So basically, the judge ruled in favor of these co-defendants, basically saying, yeah, those trials would be severed, okay, and they would commence in October, which basically guarantees that Trump's trial is not going to take place in October. It's going to take place at a much later date, which gives Trump a huge strategic advantage in regards to being able to see the prosecutor's arguments in the case that they're going to bring against some of these other co-defendants first before having to go to court and defend themselves, okay? Which, again, is a massive advantage for Trump. It's such a massive advantage that even the mainstream liberal media outlets like ABC and CNN are admitting just how much of a massive advantage this is for Trump and just how much of an L this is for Fannie Pack Willis. Take a look.
This news. So Elliot, just straight to you. Now there are going to be 2 separate trials. One, what does that mean for the timing of all this? Does that mean that Trump's trial, which is the one that a lot of people are waiting for, will go after this, and we will see, they will be able to watch all of this unfold?
Yeah, so first of all, this is major news. This means we're going to have at least 2 separate trial groups, at least 2. First one, Chesbrough and Sidney Powell, currently scheduled for late October. I put a question mark on whether we're actually going to see a trial in October. And then a later group, the other 17 defendants, which very importantly includes Donald Trump. This means 2 big things to me as a practical matter. One, Donald Trump's trial in Georgia, the one that will be televised, is way, way, way far out. I think very, very likely to be pushed past the 2024 election, after the 2024 election. The second thing is, this is a big strategic and tactical advantage for Donald Trump and those other 16, because you know what they get to do now? They get to sit in the gallery and watch the whole earlier trial. They get to see every government witness. They get to see all the cross-examination, all the documents, and make notes and adjust accordingly. So big positive development for Donald Trump and the other 16 here. I don't think it counted.
Georgia election.
This is a bunch of nonsense. This is a bunch of fucking nonsense. Stop this. Just stop all of this stuff. If you have a half a brain, you see what this is. It's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of nonsense. You see these people coming after Donald Trump with a bunch of nothing. How are you going to blame this man for trying to overturn an election? It doesn't make sense. Come on, y'all. Think. It just doesn't make sense.
Interference case against former President Trump and 18 others. The judge has severed the cases of 2 of those defendants who will now be tried separately from the former president and the rest of the group. Prosecutors say they'll also hand over the names of 30 unindicted co-conspirators to defense counsel for all 19 co-defendants. I want to bring in ABC News editorial producer John Santucci and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer for more. John, as you were watching, you were saying this is not.
She said 30 unindicted co-conspirators. Come on, y'all. This is a joke.
A good day for the Fulton County DA.
Bad. I mean, Fannie Willis wasn't there, but you got to imagine, Diane, she's throwing things against the wall based on this hearing. So let's start where you just began. So first, the team for the the prosecutors down there had been arguing, keep everybody together, keep all 19, because really what we learned today, we're going to have a show this fall, and then we're going to have a repeat performance next spring, which makes it incredibly difficult for prosecutors. A great win for Donald Trump and others that did not want to be part of this speedy trial case. I can tell you, sitting here with you, just texting with some of the attorneys involved in the other defendants, celebrating. Yay, victory. This is...
You know what? I'm so done with this shit. I'm just going to end this video right here.